CFOs, presidents of companies. You're highly networked. That's probably why you're here, which means you know, maybe you're familiar with a business to business type of conversation. And I will say, I want to speak to those of you who are, whether this is something that you're wanting to do full time or it's something that you want to do part time to eventually maybe take over your full time. I think that there is some massive, massive opportunity here. We're going to talk about some of this opportunity, how, where, and why. And I'm going to jump into that. So let me go ahead and start by sharing a little video. And let's see here. There we go. Make sure my sound is sharing. Here we go.
Welcome to the Savers App Rewards Program, an app that provides your customers with cash back, savings, and rewards on their everyday purchases, boosting loyalty to your brand and driving repeat business for you. With your co-branded rewards program, your customers can earn cash back at over 20,000 restaurants and hundreds of brand name stores, both in-store and online. They'll also enjoy exclusive access to our members-only travel portal, where they can earn up to 50% cash back at more than 850,000 hotels and attractions worldwide, including 180,000 hotels in the U.S. Plus, we offer cash back on major travel booking sites. Enrollment is quick and simple. Your customers just add their Visa or MasterCard credit cards to your co-branded app. They'll automatically earn cash back whenever they shop at participating stores, whether online or in-store. And the best part? The cash back is automatically credited to their preferred card with no extra steps required. Your app also includes a powerful customer referral program because we know how quickly good news spreads. This allows you to effortlessly grow your customer base at no extra cost by helping new customers start earning cash back on their everyday purchases. We handle your marketing with engaging newsletters, in-app recommendations, and real-time notifications, making it easy to keep your customers informed and engaged while continuously seeing your brand. Plus, as a partner, you'll enjoy a fully customized app featuring your logo and colors, along with your very own personalized customer website to enhance your brand's presence. You'll also have access to a dedicated partner portal where you can track customer activity and monitor your earnings in real time. As a partner, you'll earn on every transaction, strengthen customer loyalty, boost your brand, and grow your revenue and customer base effortlessly. Your new loyalty cashback program with Savers app is more advanced than most loyalty programs offered by Fortune 500 companies today, and it represents your brand in the best possible way. Get your program started by enrolling today. Savers app, where loyalty pays.
Okay, so that's kind of a good overview. I'm going to go ahead and dive into some of the details. Obviously, this is, for me, this is one of the best things that I've seen in a long time, and give you maybe a little of my background. I've been in a number of different spaces. I've had the opportunity to participate pretty heavily in real estate. Built a real estate investment company with some friends of mine. Then participated in personal development and growth. We held events where we had anywhere from 100 to 600 people. These monthly events that we would hold where we would help people overcome their limiting beliefs and drive better results in their lives. And that then transitioned into blockchain and crypto. And if you've ever, I don't know, how many of you here on the call have ever done anything with crypto or Bitcoin or anything like that, but I was really involved with that. Helped launch one of the largest and fastest growing projects in 2021. And now, I am so excited to be part of what we're doing here. This Savers app is such a powerful app, giving companies and individuals the opportunity not only to save money and to provide massive value, but also to earn some massive value as well. And so we're going to talk about that. I'm going to go ahead and pull up a presentation here, and we'll start with this. So just one second. We'll get this pulled up. And here we go. All right. here we go. I'm gonna share my screen here. Share, and I'm gonna share this, and then I'm gonna pull it into full screen mode. I think this should work. If you'll let me know as soon as this pops up. Okay, can you?
Yeah, we can
Well,
see it
you can see the full screen.
earlier. Go back.
Can you see the full screen? Oh, you see that screen. Let me try this one more time. Let me try to see if I can do this again. As a matter of fact, this was. Sorry, guys. Just one second. Just when you think you've got it. Get a little feedback here, but there we go. Okay, let me try this again here. So I'm going to hit that. Then
Yep, it's full screen here now.
now you can see full screen.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So, friends, the Savers app is not something that's brand new. We've been in this business since 2003. As a matter of fact, we do have a headquarters here where I am in Salt Lake City, actually over in Cottonwood Heights, if you know the area. But we also have regional offices in India and Dubai. I don't know if you all know what or where Bangalore, India is, or what they kind of do over there, but it's kind of become the Silicon Valley of India. And so that's really exciting. And we've got an amazing team there who's building out the different features and enhancing the app and doing some great things. But we also have a big team out in Dubai as well. We've been in this business, like I said, for about 22 years now, almost 22 years. And the neat thing about that
Listen
is we
to
have the
this, Steven.
Oh, can you hear me? Okay. Yeah. All right. Cool. I just heard something coming through, but that's okay. Anyway, so we've been with companies like some telecom companies and gas companies. One of the biggest companies that we've been able to help out is Western Union. Helped to build out an amazing app for them. If you know who Western Union is, you know they're the largest kind of uh, company that helps people all over the world to send money back and forth. And the hard thing about Western Union was they didn't know much about their customers except for how much money they were sending, right? They knew that, but didn't know much else. And so they came to us and asked us to help them kind of get to know their customer more and provide some more value for their customer. So what we've been able to do is build out an amazing co-branded app where a company can now utilize the Savers app, put their logo in it. Just it basically becomes their app, and it drives some amazing not only activity but value for customers. And I'm going to show you how. This is actually pretty revolutionary. This app has a new technology called card linking. Now, I don't know how many of you have ever used Apple Pay, but I would argue that this is actually way more powerful than Apple Pay, right? Apple Pay, you upload your cards and you have to have your phone or your watch. You can go to point of sale systems and tag it, and it'll pay through your phone. That's wonderful. But what card linking does is it allows you to upload your Visa or MasterCard and then just go shop as normal. You don't have to have the app with you. You don't have to have a different phone or whatever with you. You can just go shop as normal and receive cash back. Now, let me one up that for just a second. What if you have a card that has an amazing rewards program? What if you've got a Chase Sapphire or a Citibank, gold card or whatever? What if you have a card that already has a rewards program? Well, you get the rewards for your card, and then Cash App gives you additional cash on top of whatever your rewards program is. Truly powerful. And let's see where that functions, right? Let's see where that works here for you. Now, you got this says 20,000 local favorites. Over the last 60 days or so, we've actually added over 10,000 more. So there are now over 30,000 local favorite restaurants that you can go to where you can just swipe your card and get cash back. One of the cool things about this is in order to be a restaurant on the app, you have to offer a minimum of 5% cash back. So there you go. You go to the restaurant now. Your local favorites. You go to all the places you normally go to, and you just swipe your card, and now you're getting cash back through the app. Okay, really cool there. Love that. What about retail shops? Well, you can see this. We've got Walmart, Target, Home Depot, Rite Aid, Lego. If you're a dog lover or animal lover, you got Chewy there, the online store. You got Dick's Sporting Goods. You got so many amazing stores that we all know, love, and trust. And now, instead of just shopping there normally and paying normal price, you can shop at these same places and receive cash back. Well, what about luxury brands, right? Because these are some good brands, but what about some of the luxury brands? We've got those too. We've got Apple and Skin by Kim and Coach, UGG. My wife bought me some UGGs just a couple Christmases ago. I have a pair of boots and a pair of shoes. Had I known this, I would have gotten some pretty decent discounts back, or some cash back, which is fun. Golfers, if we've got any golfers out there, Callaway Golf is on here, and Taylor Clinic. Anyway, you get the idea. Amazing brands, things that you're going to be shopping at anyway. Instead of paying full price, you're now getting cash back. And as cool as restaurants are, and retail shops are, and all these amazing things are, we also have a tremendous travel portal. Now, one thing that I'm clear on is that everyone travels at least once a year, if not multiple times a year. And it's not always a vacation, right? Sometimes it's a death in the family. We have to travel for a funeral. Sometimes it's a wedding. You travel for a wedding. Uh, sometimes it's a graduation or something like that, right? So there's all sorts of different reasons that we travel. Well, now you can save on your travel. You see some of the biggest names in the industry here: Booking.com, Expedia, Cheapo Air, Hotels.com, your rental cars, Hertz, Sixt, Alamo, Enterprise, right? All these IHG, you got all these different, oh, Verbo, of course, where you can now go on, do your normal, purchasing, your normal travel, and now get cash back. Now, another really cool thing is here, and we're about to do a demo here also in just a second, but another really cool thing is we also have our own members travel or members only travel portal where you can save anywhere from 20 to 25 to 50% on a cash back on hotels worldwide. Friends, this is 180,000 hotels here in the US, and the remainder, what is that, 720 or 700 whatever thousand hotels worldwide. It's almost every hotel you could probably think of is listed here in the app, and you can get cash back. Now, we've seen cash back as low as 5% for these hotels, but we've also seen it as high as, I think, 50 to 60% cash back as well. And on an average, you're probably somewhere in the 25 to 30% cash back range. And so it's just an amazing opportunity. If you're going to be traveling anyway, might as well get some cash back. Now let's just go through and maybe let's share the app. Can we do that? Matt, you want to let's kind of share the app here?
Would you like the Orlando border?
Yeah, can they see your app right now?
It's been, as you've been talking, I've been showing.
Oh, way cool. Okay, good. So we've got, yeah, let's go to Orlando, Florida. Why not? This is great. Yeah, let's go to Orlando, Florida.
Pick some dates, say Friday to Monday.
Okay.
Come up here.
I love it. So you can see right there, look at that, $547 per night. And this is for 3 nights, is that right?
Yeah.
And you get a total of $390 cash back. That's huge. What is that? That's like 20%, right? Something like that.
Yeah, let's try.
Let's go to Atlanta.
Sorry.
So we're go ahead and we're looking up Atlanta, Georgia, same kind of scenario. Don't listen to what they say, go see. I love that. Some inspiring quotes for travel, right? This is so amazing, guys. Here's the
Searching all of other search engines.
Yep, all the databases there, searching all of it. Look at this, $256 per night for 3 nights. You get total there is, what does that say, 600 or what does that say?
It's this one's $181 cash back.
Oh yeah, okay,
For 3 nights. So it's always going to show the best deal
totally.
available for that. So it changes every day, or even.
That's amazing. $181 over 3 nights cash back. Friends, I mean, can you imagine for a second? Imagine that you're going and you're traveling to a family reunion. Maybe it's a 4 night reunion. And let's just use a 25% cash back kind of scenario. Let's say that you get a 200 night, $200 per night room. That's $800, 25% cash back. You're getting $200 cash back. And imagine how excited you'd be. Let me ask you this question, and you don't have to answer it here, but you're welcome to throw it in the chat. How many of you would share with your friends and family that you just received 25% cash back? $200 on an $800, 4 night stay. How many of you would happily share that with your friends and family? I think everybody would, right? We tend to talk about good things, especially good things that are massive benefits to us and could be a benefit to other people. I mean, I can't help but talk about a good movie when I see one, right? So getting 25% or 20% or 50% cash back on a hotel is just tremendous. And we're going to show you here in a minute exactly what that means and why that's beneficial. Okay. So hang tight. Let's go. We got the app here though. Let's go and look at a few things outside the travel. Will you go just show the restaurants for a second?
Yeah.
Let's go to look up the food and drink here. You can see now this is where we are, right? This is nearby where we are. You can see a bunch of different restaurants here. Will you click on the map up at the top there? So if you look at we're gonna click on the map. Sure. Oh, actually, click on the map itself. See that word map right there next to Sandy? Yeah, just there you go. So you see those little teardrops, guys. These are the different locations here in our area that offer the 5% cash back. Now, the cool thing about this is we are adding more and more and more restaurants all the time to this. You'll see more of those teardrops pop up, but it's not just here where we are in Sandy area. It's going to be where you are as well, right? All over the nation, 30,000 plus restaurants.
Yeah, this one right here, I have,
Flavors of India.
yeah, I have
Oh, let's show them a cash back real quick. That's great.
$2.
Okay, that's awesome.
Same place.
Yeah, so you can see that guy's $41.42, and he got 5% cash back, 206 cash back, right? That's amazing. And how long did it take for that to hit your account?
Seconds.
About yeah, seconds. I went to the other one you see there, Taqueria 27. I've got that on my phone the other day, and it literally probably took 10 seconds from the time I swiped my card to it showing up in my account. Really cool. I love that. Click on one more thing. Let's check retail real quick, and I want to show you something here. You'll see on retail, on the top, like next to each of the different brand names, you'll see that little bubble. It says card linked. Okay. If you scroll, some of them will say card linked, and some of them will say click offer. Right. You see the click offer there on Eastern Mountain.
15% cashback.
There's that. That's nice. Yeah. There you go. Thomas Pink, 15% cash back. So some are linked, some are click offers, but a lot of the click offers are also online shops anyway that most people would go online. Some of them aren't, right? But we are getting to the point here in the near future. Our goal is to get every single store card linked that we have here in the app right now. Um,
6 at Nike.
6.6% cash back at night. Guys, I mean, come on. I don't know about you. I've got kids. I've got 7 kids actually. I don't know a whole lot of people that have 7 kids, but I do. And they all love to wear Nike shoes. I'll tell you from now on, when we go out to get shoes, we're gonna get them right here. So I'm going through Savers app, getting some cash back. It all adds up. So let's talk about this. This again, all these different benefits: travel, retail, restaurants, and so much more there that's just available, both card linked as well as in-app offers that you can just click through.
Look at Timu.
Oh boy, look at this Temu.
30%.
Guys, I know so many people that shop on Temu. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's higher. It was
30, it was like 24%,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
now
Or
it's 30.
24.6. Now it's 30% cash back on Temu. That's awesome. All right. Can we go back to this? How do I gain this back?
what?
The just so people can see my screen here.
Yeah.
Because right now they're just seeing yours, right?
I think they could see both.
Oh.
Be able to see both.
Can you guys see my screen still?
No, we can't.
I could.
Okay.
I'll shut mine out.
You can't see the slides. Okay, we'll transition this over here. Okay, now I think you can see it. Perfect. So, guys, the neat thing about this app, the neat thing about the Savers app, is we're leveraging amazing technology. We have advanced AI. There are some apps out there. One that we really like, we talk about often, called Waze. If you've never used it, it's a navigation app. Just like your Google Maps or Apple Maps or whatever. And Waze, when you get off of an exit, it'll often tell you, hey, you're driving by a store, this gas station, it's got buy two get one energy drinks or something like that. The Savers app does something similar. It's just better. Instead of just randomly giving you an ad for something that's near, it's going to give you ads that are near, but are also relevant to your shopping habits, to things that you would already be buying or you want to be buying. It's going to be learning from what you're doing and improve that experience for you. So that again, it's geared to you, it's geared to your buyers, it's geared to your customers or to the customers of the company who owns and operates this app. Okay. The other cool thing about this app, it has a natural referral program built in that allows for the company who owns it to widen their customer base, not just maybe where they are locally. Again, I'm thinking of some local companies. Like, for example, let me just give you one example real quick. We've got a car wash here called Quick Quack Car Wash. And they have come up. They're all over the place here in Utah. I think they're in Arizona and Idaho and a couple other Western states. Um, Quick Quack Car Wash, as cool as it is, they're a regional program. Sorry, our light just went off. It's time. Or I'm sitting too still. I got to get crazy here. No. Quick Quack Car Wash is a regional car wash. And let's just say that they set it up and I'm one of their customers. I now download the Savers app that's co-branded Quick Quack Car Wash. I start saving money with them. I'm loving my experience. I go on my family vacation down to Florida because that's where my family is. I do that stay that I talked about, 4 nights, $800, $200 a night. That's $800. I'm getting 25% cash back, $200 cash back. I show my family who does not live out west like I do. They're out in Florida and some of them are in other areas. But I show them, right? Let's just take a scenario. I show them my app. I'm like, guys, I just got $200 cash back on this $800, 4 night stay. Are they going to be excited? Are they going to want to get that? Are they going to want to get their hands on whatever I've got? Absolutely. Right. So I'm going to give that to them. I'm just going to show them a little QR code. They're going to scan the QR code. It's really, really easy. They're going to download it. Now, all of a sudden, Quick Quack has customers in Florida, even though Quick Quack does not have brick and mortar in Florida. Quick Quack is expanding its customer base nationwide into areas where they may never be, but now they have a customer there who Quick Quack is going to benefit from everything that they do, every shopping experience that they have, as long as it's one of our partners here inside the app. Now Quick Quack is going to get a benefit from that, guys. This is massive, and there's no cost for that. Basically, they can just continue expanding, and it's just one of the easiest ways that I've ever seen to grow and maintain a massive customer base, whether or not they're shopping with you. Right. One of the things I ask people all the time are, would you like to earn from your customers even when they're not shopping with you? Just think about that. Who would say no? I have not met one person that says no, no thanks. No, I don't want a customer. I don't want to earn from a customer if they're not shopping with me. No one's ever said that to me yet. So this is really powerful. Along with the app, Quick Quack or whatever the store is going to get a marketing specialist team with newsletters they're going to send out, high quality content, personalized offers, daily brand reminders, and of course, in association with excellence and saving. Like they're gonna be grateful because now they see every time they're saving that money, it's because of Quick Quack, right? They got this app from Quick Quack or whoever the partner brand is. And here, I want to help you understand this is where the benefit is for our partner brands. So let's look at this. If this is Quick Quack that we're talking about here, right? And we're turning this loyalty program truly into a profit center for them. So Quick Quack is going to earn 10% of their customers' total cashback earnings. Let's put that into some really digestible numbers here. Let's say that Quick Quack has 1,000 customers, and those 1,000 customers uploaded just 2 cards each, and they were to earn $100 yearly cashback per card. Now, again, if my scenario holds anywhere near true at all that I just talked about, just the travel portion, right? 4 nights, $800, $200 cashback. I've already maxed. I've already gone more than what this. Yeah, everything's higher than what I'm seeing here. But we're trying to be super super conservative here, just so you see. In this scenario, if this happened, then Savers app would pay out to Quick Quack's customer base $200,000 in that year, right? Yearly customer cashback, $200,000. Quick Quack would earn 10% of that, which is $20,000. Now, is Quick Quack happy? Yeah, they're getting an extra 20 grand they didn't have before. And that may not be a crazy amount compared to normal revenue, but remember, friends, we're talking about revenue that they were not realizing before. This isn't taking away from their normal business. This is only adding to their normal business giving them more and more. Now, let's say QuickClack expands, which they have, and they have more than one or two locations, only bringing in 1,000 customers. Let's say they got 10,000 customers. They probably have more than that. But let's just say they had 10,000 with two cards each, and each getting about $100 yearly cash back per card. We would pay out $2 million a year to that QuickClack customer database, right? They get $2 million in customer cash back. QuickClack would now earn 10% of that, which is $200,000 for QuickClack. Again, money QuickClack's not getting. Now, are QuickClack's customers happy? Yeah, of course, right? They're elated. They're getting all this cash back on all these other purchases, and it's all because of QuickClack. So they're not only are they excited, but they're so grateful and endearing, endeared to QuickClack even more now. Let me ask you a question: are they ever going to cancel their QuickClack membership? Probably not, right? So this creates more stickability for QuickClack for their customers, uh, like rabid fans of QuickClack now, and they're going to now share it with everybody they can, which means QuickClack's customer base is growing beyond just those that are washing their cars with them. Let's take it a step further. Let's say QuickClack has 100,000 customers that they can get on this app, two cards each, $100 yearly cash back. The Sabres app is going to pay out $20 million in yearly customer cash back to QuickClack's database, right? And QuickClack is now going to earn an extra $2 million per year. Now, remember, this is every year. This is perpetual. So this is, and it only is going to grow. I don't know. I don't know very many people who are getting that kind of cash back who are ever going to say, I'm not really interested in getting cash back anymore. Like I don't know anyone who's going to ever say that. I guess it's possible someone could be, they could go, certifiably insane or something, and then say, I don't want cash back anymore. But I think most people, as it's working for them, as they're getting that cash back, they're going to say, man, this is amazing. And they're going to do it more, and then they're going to share it with more people, right? Which means it's going to continue to grow and grow and grow for QuickClack or whoever the partner brand is. Okay. Now let's look at what else QuickClack gets. They get a partner portal where they can get live data, marketing materials, reporting and earnings, program management, FAQs, and support. They get everything that they would need to manage this program. Now, I want to ask a question to you guys, and I would love it. I'd love some feedback. You're welcome to unmute yourself or whatever for a second, or throw it in the chat. Actually, I can't even read the chat. Can you see the chat? Okay. I don't know if I can see. I can't see it the way my computer said. Okay, cool. So, I want you to think for a second. What if you were to come to, a group or a professional, and you were to say, "Hey, I want an app that has, let's just say, 30,000 plus restaurants in it, all giving 5% cash back, and I want it to have all like every retailer that I can think of. Almost, I want them all to be on there, and all." I want them all to offer anywhere from 1 to 15 or 20% cash back as well. And then I want a partner portal for travel. And I want this partner portal to earn anywhere from 5 up to 50 or 60% cash back on hotels and theme parks and car rentals. And I want this all to be built for me with my logo and all that to be already set up. And I want you to, oh, by the way, I want you to go work with Visa and MasterCard and strike a deal with them so that they can make sure that the savings show up in the app immediately and then it's paid out automatically on the 15th of every month. you get my point. I want you to give me a number. How much do you think that would cost up front? Not to even mention ongoing. We'll talk about that in a second. Just throw it in the chat. How much would that cost up front? What do you think? Let's get some ideas. And don't be shy. Let's what do you guys think?
Uh,
Millions.
Okay, we got someone said millions. All right.
uh,
Anybody else?
10,000.
All right. Someone said 10,000. Whatever it is, it's going to be a whole lot more than what I'm about to tell you. That's the whole point, right? It's a whole lot, what they would pay is going to be a whole lot more what they're actually going to have to pay. So we're going to talk about this. I've actually helped build different apps and be part of this. Easy for an app like this, you're going to be in the $1 to $2 million range. Easy, just to build the app out with all those connections, with all those different companies already participating, with everything. Easy, $1 million to $2 million. And then to maintain that on a monthly basis, you've got to hire the developers, and they're pretty well paid. And whether you've got one or two developers on this, I mean, you're talking about anywhere from 20 to 40 or $50,000 a month, easy, just to maintain that app for you on a long-term basis. So this is what companies do pay for their apps. We decided to go a little crazy, and offer just tremendous value because obviously it's beneficial for them, it's beneficial for the company, and it's also beneficial for everybody here that we're talking to. We're going to show that here in a second, but here are the costs, right? It's $4,995, basically $5,000 one-time setup fee, and $250 a month. Now, that monthly fee, by the way, just so you know, that doesn't come to Savers app. That doesn't go to us at all. It actually goes to a third party uh, company that handles the bank encryption for the credit card information. They're amazing at what they do. That's what they do. That's all they do. And we wanted to make sure that everyone's, of course, card information is safe and secure, and that we don't have any access to it, right? So that's what that monthly fee or payment goes to. It doesn't come to the Savers app. So it's a one-time setup fee of $5,000, and then a monthly ongoing fee that is basically going directly to the encryption company for the card securing. That's all. That's all it is. Now, here's the cool thing about this: if they're doing this right and they're maximizing their program, then it ends up being about 10% of what they're earning in commissions. That's what they're going to be paying in the monthly fees for the year, right? So if they're earning $20,000 that year, they're going to pay about $2,000 in those monthly fees over the year. If they're earning the $200,000 per year, they're going to pay about $20,000 in those monthly fees over the year.
Like tithe.
Yeah, so it's like a tithe, right? Sort of. Yeah, that's exactly right. Right? They're earning $2 million. They're going to pay 200,000. By the way, if they're earning that, they're going to be happy to pay it because it's no sweat off their back. It's just additional income that they're just paying a little bit portion back, and it makes sense for them. It makes sense for us. So that's how we've set this up. And by the way, if they are growing, if they wanted to start at that pro and they wanted to upgrade to premium, it's really easy. All they have to do is pay the difference, right? So they don't have to pay an additional $10,000. They just pay the difference between the 5 and the 10, and then the difference in the monthly. Or they start the new monthly, I guess, is really what it is. And all of a sudden, they're can go from 1,000 cards to 10,000 cards. Oh, by the way, if they're scaling up, all you do is add another $250 per thousand extra cards. So it's 250 up to the first 1,000. If they want to add, 1,001 to 2,000, it's now $500 a month. From 2001 to 3,000, it's now $750 a month. You get the point. So then you scale up. Next is premium, and that gets you up to 10,000 enrolled cards. And then business, there you can see, is up to 50,000 enrolled cards. And then, of course, you can continue to grow as well. And it just scales up an extra 250 after that as well. So I hope you see, number one, that this is the value here is tremendous. The ability for a company to come in, have a co-branded app with their logo on it that they can get out to their customers, grow their customer base almost effortlessly, and start earning an additional income while building brand recognition is unbelievably powerful. And so the benefits here, your standard loyalty program, it's resource intensive, hard to operate, very few people use it. It attracts no new customers. It's a large expense as compared to the Savers app, right? Very little resources up front. Everyone's going to use it because they can't not, right? Once they got their cards uploaded to it, it's almost impossible not to use it, right? So they will use it. It attracts new customers and provides great revenue potential. So this is what we go out to companies with and present to them, right? This is what we present to these companies. I've had some opportunities to have some great meetings with a variety of different companies. I don't know how many of you have ever heard of Parler. Parler is a social media company that came out a few years ago, endorsed by Trump and a few other people. They're doing some really cool things with this new social media app. It's supposed to be kind of a freedom of speech type of app, and let everyone own their own content and data. And they're doing some stuff with blockchain and some other things. But anyway, just sign them up. They have 6.5 million users right now on their platform. If they only get 5% of their database, it's going to be massive for them, and it's also going to be massive for me. Now, let me help you understand what that looks like and how to do this. It's really cool. And once you see this, I think you'll agree with me. You've probably not seen much like this in the past. All right, if you got your microphone unmuted, if you wouldn't mind just muting out, I think we're getting a little bit of noise back there in the background, but if you wouldn't mind. And let me stop share here for just a minute. I'm going to reshare and pull up the next portion here. There we go. Okay. I'm going to share. Let's do that, I think. I hit share, and then I'm going to go full screen. I think this should do it. All right, can you see that now? Yep. All right, perfect. Okay, friends. So let's talk about this, right? We were just talking about Savers app. Now I'm here, kind of transitioning a little bit. Now, this portion that I'm going to be talking about moving forward, you're never going to share with anybody who is a partner brand, right? This portion right here is only for those of us who are agents, who again know how to have the business to business conversation. Know individuals who are, high level, C-level type of, employees or presidents of companies, things like that. That's who, are people that know those individuals. That's what this is for, and that's why you're here. So let's talk about this. Savers app again. We want to kind of make sure we put that barrier between the app, the Savers app, and then of course Loyalty Partners Group, which is the marketing arm of this, because this is extremely lucrative. And so let's talk about that. We talked about a few different examples, and we'll get back into those in a second. But just to kind of sum it up here, as an agent, you earn a commission for bringing a partner brand in. That commission looks like 25% on the front end, whatever their sign up fee is, right? We mentioned the 5,000, the 10,000, the 15,000. And this example shows the $5,000 sign up fee. 25% commission on that would be $1,250. Then you receive a 30% commission on the partner program earnings. So whatever the partner earns, the business partner, right? The Quick Quack Car Wash or whoever it is, you as an agent are going to earn 30% commission on their earnings in perpetuity. So hopefully that made sense, right? As long as they are using this app, have customers who are using this app, you will continue to earn in perpetuity year over year over year, right? And actually month by month, because you get paid every month on that. So let's go back to those examples. We showed that first example with 1,000 customers, right? 2 cards each. That's 2,000 cards at $100 yearly cash back. The database, QuickQuack's database, would receive 200,000 yearly customer cash back. QuickQuack would earn $20,000 in yearly partner commissions, and you, as a sales agent, would earn $6,000. Right, that's 30% of the 20,000 partner commission. So hopefully that makes sense. Now this is with a small company, right? Only 1,000 customers. What if you got 10 of those? Right, all of a sudden you're at $60,000 a year, every year in perpetuity. In addition, of course, to the upfront 25% sign up fee, right? That 25% of that sign up fee. So that's just an addition, but that is 30% in perpetuity every single year on whatever that partner is earning. So let's go a step up. Let's say you got a mid-sized company in that had 10,000 customers. We're paying the partner $200,000 a year. You as a sales agent are now earning $60,000 a year, or 30% of that $200,000. What if you got 10 of those? Right? Now all of a sudden you're earning $600,000 a year off of those ten medium-sized companies. And of course, in my mind, I see this as something that's not just stagnant. It's going to continue to grow as long as we help these partner brands learn how to seize the opportunity and continue to grow this as well, right? Help their database continue to jump on the app and take advantage of it. Now, what if you know a bigger organization, one that has 100,000 customers? And let me put some thoughts into your mind if you're already thinking this way. Do you know any affiliate companies or network marketing companies? Do you know any schools? Do you know any influencers, people that have, 1 million or 100,000 plus people on their social media accounts who they interact with on a regular basis, or they have a strong following who likes to interact with them? Like, do you know who else? Do you know any insurance agents or real estate agents or brokers? Um, like really, the sky's any large companies, just big manufacturing companies that have a lot of both, employees as well as customers. What about even like an airline? Like, I mean, just I want you to get your head outside the box. Think of any company that you can think of. We've got a place for them here with the Savers app. But what if you had a larger company and again, 100,000 customers? Let's say that because of that, we're paying now that partner brand $2 million per year. Well, that means that you, as an agent bringing that partner brand to the table, will now in perpetuity earn 30% of what that partner is earning in commissions. That's $600,000 a year. Friends, this is so powerful. It's ridiculous. Now, I will say this. I've seen things similar in the past, and there's different companies and different verticals that have, a similar type of business models where they could easily have just paid out an upfront commission and that's it. And many of them do, right? There's a lot of companies and things that have earnings programs where they just pay on the upfront and that's it. But Savers at Loyalty Partners Group decided to pay on the back end as well to gather a unique and sophisticated group of people and then pay out really heavily. I mean, really, 30% on the back end in perpetuity is massive. Did you have a question here that we wanted to answer?
Like, we're getting some questions that are being responded to here about is it possible to co-brand, and several already responded.
Okay.
Well,
Oh, good. Yeah, yeah. I'm happy to answer
if you share
of co-branded apps. Yeah, I mean, let's see. Like, do you want to actually see one?
I have on my phone, but it take a long time to.
No, I can do it. Yeah, let's do this real
I have the
quick.
sheriff's office, or you got.
I've got OUR who just co-branded.
Oh wow.
So I just signed up OUR last week, and OUR, if you guys don't know who OUR is, they're a really big charity here in the States. They work with actually governments and officials all over the world, though, to free children from sex trafficking. It's an amazing organization. Actually, it's an organization I've been donating to for probably since 2019.
It's not
Um,
profit. That's theirs.
oh, that's cool. Yeah, can you?
See that on
Yeah.
my camera there.
Here, let me stop share here for just a second, and I think I can pull this up for OUR. I don't have their actual app, but I do have their co-branded site, I think, here.
And then theirs looks really good. They're working on a commercial.
Send it.
Theirs, yeah.
Oh, that's fun. Okay, I'm going to show you guys this right now. Here, I'm going to reshare my screen. You'll see this. This is the co-branded site that they receive. Share, and so they're all going to look almost identical outside of some of the colors and or of course the logo. And so you see this OUR Rescue. If you go to ourrescue.org, you can see the organization, and there's just a plug for them that we're not partnered with them in any other way except for here, of course. But they're excited, and I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why OUR was so excited when I met with them. Oh, that's awesome too. I see that.
That's the Salt Lake County Sheriff's Office nonprofit.
You see on the videos there, yeah, that's awesome. So one of the reasons why OUR was so excited is, and this is just their co-branded site, with their logo, and everyone looks very similar, right? Just with a different logo. Um, so they were so excited because when I came to them, I said, "Look, you got all these donors who love what you guys do. They're donating on a regular basis. Many of them, I mean, they have a lot of repeat donors. They also have, a whole lot more of just singular, one-time type of donors. And I said, what if you were able to go back to your entire database and say, hey, you've been helping us free children from sex slavery and reintegrate them into society and do all sorts of amazing things for these children. We want to say thank you. And as a matter of fact, by saying thank you and helping you now earn cash back, you're actually going to help us even more. Like if you just go out and download this app, upload your cards, and start shopping like you normally would, it's not only going to benefit you and give you savings anywhere from 1 to 50%, depending on what it is they're doing, but OUR is now going to benefit also. And we're going to take all of those proceeds and fund more sting operations where they take down the perpetrators, free more children. Like they literally can take those funds and fund amazing strike organizations that they are. I mean, I got to go to their office and meet with them, and they kind of took me through. They're doing, I can't remember what he said. It was like 7 to 10 strikes a week or something like that right now. It's amazing. And where, in any one of those strikes, they're saving, anywhere from a few to dozens of children. And again, this isn't a plug for OUR necessarily, although I don't know the better cause necessarily than what they're doing. I mean, literally, there are over 2 million children right now that are sold into sex slavery. It is a horrible pandemic. It's disgusting, and they're doing some amazing things. So anyway, when I came to them with this opportunity, they were just so excited about this ability to now bless their people, their donors, and get some blessings in return, right? Get some benefit in return as an organization. So think about that, right? What charities do you know? Who do you know? Like I said before, who's an influencer who has 100,000 people in their database or more? Who do you know? Who do you know? Think of colleges. Like who's your alma mater? If you went to college or if you went to high school, it doesn't matter, right? Whatever. Uh, think like when I thought about colleges, I'm like, man, that is genius because a college, what do they have every single semester? They have an influx of brand new people, right? New customers, new students, whatever you want to call them, right? And these people typically are like will be diehard for the rest of their lives for their alma mater, right? And so you now give them an app where they can save with you for the rest of their lives.
Students need to save money.
Students need to save money no matter how old or young. Even the graduated students still want to save money, So anyway, it's just a tremendous opportunity there. And some and one and there are a lot of colleges, by the way. There's a lot of colleges out there. No shortage there of colleges or high schools or even elementary schools. I mean, you think about it, you could probably get them on the Savers app. So anyway, so let's move on. Let me make sure. And there's a couple other slides here that I want to hit, and then we are going to be wrapping up. But let me get back just 1 second.
Will there be any time for Q&A?
Oh, yeah, absolutely, we can do that. Thank you. Let me just finish this through. So yeah, if you've got questions, please write them down. And let me share my screen here again. And I will promise you, I probably don't know all the answers, but I'll answer what I can. And if we don't, we'll make sure that we cover those in some of our next trainings as well. Okay, so you saw this again, big organizations, big influencers, your colleges, whatever it might be. If they could get 100,000 people on, you're going to earn as an agent 600 grand a year in perpetuity. What if you get multiple of those? Right? What if you get 10 of those, 10 big organizations? That's $6 million a year in perpetuity. Guys, this is, so that's powerful. We wanted to also build this so you were incentivized to build out kind of your own agency of sorts. If you understand how real estate brokers work or insurance brokers work, you got your broker who earns a portion of what all of the agents earn as well. We set it up this way also because we know that you probably know other amazing individuals who could benefit from this. We wanted you to receive a benefit. This is just a one level benefit. This isn't multi-level marketing or anything like that. It is a one level affiliate program here in a business to business sale. Okay. So this is one thing where I would always say if you're going to go out for agents, be picky. Like be choosy who you bring this up to. This isn't for every Harry, Larry, and Mary who knows how to sell a potion or something. This is for high level individuals who have and can hold audience with business owners, right? And high level individuals of different companies. So just keep that in mind. But if you do know those types of people, then you can earn on things that they bring to the table as well, to the tune of 10% commission for their upfront sign up fee, right? So if it's that $5,000, you would earn $500 on things that they brought to the table, right? And then 10% commission in perpetuity on their partner program earnings. So if they brought in, let's go through that example real quick. So if they brought in a company that had 1,000 customers, you would earn $500 on the sign up fee for them, and then $2,000 a year, which is 10% of what their partner program is earning, right? Hopefully this makes sense. If your person brought in a company with 10,000 customers, you would earn the $500 on the sign up fee plus 20,000 per year, which is 10% of that partner program earnings. And then, of course, if they brought in a big heavy hitter with 100,000 customers, you would earn $200,000 a year or 10% on what they were earning, right? So, guys, this gets really, really powerful, really, really fast, as long as you're out there having the right conversations with the right people, right? This is what it's all about. It's about reaching out to those companies, helping them see the benefit, which, by the way, I have never seen, and I'm not, I don't say this lightly because I've been in a lot of really great things and I've had some great success. I've never seen anything that is weighted so heavily to help those of us who are agents to bring in these partner brands. I've never seen anything that's so potentially lucrative. Now, some of this, there's some immediate benefit up front, and there's some that's going to take a little bit of time to build out as you get out there and help them implement. But the faster you run, the faster they'll run, right? So this is one of those times where if you're willing to do the work, if you're willing to put in the effort, you can set up for yourself, I think, a lifetime changing income, right?
Yeah.
So
We
yeah, go ahead.
we have David here. I guess he missed some of it. He wants to know if you could. There's a way to get the replay link.
Oh, thank you, Rose. I think we are recording, so maybe I think Rose should be able to probably get the replay out to those that are on this. Rose, can you do that? Is that something you can do? Send out a
Yeah,
replay to those that are.
yeah, sure.
No,
Just
that'd
send
be
me
great.
your request because it's a bit large file, so I'll send it to you.
Okay. Yeah, so just put your I don't know if you want to put your information or maybe send it over to reply to the email that you got, or if you're gonna get an email. Well, let me just say this. For those of you who aren't yet agents, you need to become one. You know, if you're not an agent yet, by the way, you get a whole comprehensive back office suite. There's all sorts of tracking and everything that you're going to need. Rose is actually going to send you a ton of information once you become an agent and you'll get kind of plugged in. So if you're not an agent yet, let me actually pull up the site here. I'll
Hey,
show you exactly.
I'll send the link to him.
Oh, perfect. But I'll yeah. So we're gonna send that in the chat, but I'm gonna show it to you here as well, so you can see it. It's really easy. It's like the easiest thing I've ever seen. Uh, let's see here. There we go. Um, okay. So let me share this. Let me actually log out for a second. There we go. And okay, here we go. Share my screen again. Share and share. So this is the portal. You see it's just loyaltypartnersgroup.com. And if you go on to the, yeah, we just shared it in the text there as well, the chat. So you can go here, click on become an agent. It'll just scroll you down here a little bit. And you see this application form.
That link will take him right there.
Oh, you just put in the link. It'll take you right to the application form there. So the cool thing about this, all you do is put in your information, and then you do need to get the sales agent name of the person who invited you here, right? So that sales agent name will go there, as well as the referred by sales agent ID will go right next to it. You need both of those things, and then you can sign up as an agent. And I will tell you also, like I said before, guys, there's no auto ship. This isn't an MLM. This is we are looking for good business to business people. I don't want a million people signing up here. I want people that have relationships signing up. And so that is a disclaimer. Someone who has influence, again, and an ability to kind of hold those conversations. That's who we want to come in here. If that's you, please jump in and become a part of this amazing team, and start bringing some of those amazing companies to the table. So yeah, let's go ahead and open up for some Q&A. Go ahead and jump in, maybe throw it in the chat or
Here, if you have to check them.
okay.
no, I just unmuted. Yeah, so
Okay, go ahead.
yeah, so this is Luke. So Jeremy invited me like literally an hour and a half ago, and I've got here as guests Sally, Chris, and Aaron that are here with me. So anyway, the one thing that was kind of a little bit of a challenge is that there's not a asterisk on the sign up form, so I actually didn't put his name in there. I didn't see it, so I emailed Rose though, and I think maybe that sign up form you can have those as mandatory fields in the future. But
They thank you for that feedback. They actually were, so that may be something that's new. It used to have an asterisk. We need to thank you.
yep.
And maybe they hit a weird button and turned it off on accident. So thank you for that.
So then I downloaded the Saver app, right? So I have my own copy of the app, but it's not linked to any business right now, right? So should I not be using it until I link it to a business, or
Yes, so
what?
the app that you should get, and I think that Rose can get this out to everybody. is just the why not cash back. That is kind of
Yes.
our
Yeah, that's the one I have.
group here. Oh, then that's perfect.
Yep.
That's the one that you want to use.
Oh,
Absolutely.
okay. And then basically all I do is I will load on, say, a debit card or a credit card, right? And then as I
Or
use
10 of them.
or 10 of them.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so then the challenge is like, so when you're talking about a business and they have 1,000 cards at the 5K level, right? I don't understand why this would happen, but say for example somebody loads 10 cards and they don't
Yep.
use but one or two of them. Does
Yeah.
that
Great
does
question.
that does that count, that those all those cards count toward their 1,000 cards, right?
They do. They do. So, but here's the beauty of this. They have a complete back end partner portal where they can actually monitor and see. They can see which cards aren't being used at all, and they can actually then go in and delete those cards. And so,
Ah, that's
so
brilliant.
this, yeah, so they can manage, and of course the customer, if they want to start using them, they could re-upload them if they wanted to, and then actually start using a card. But yeah, if you're a partner and you're seeing all these different cards that are just sitting there stagnant, aren't being used at all, yeah, just delete them. You don't want them to be part of, kind of clogging up the system for you.
I got it. So right now, anybody that is part of this why not group, it all goes to that group, to this group benefits, right? Um,
Yeah,
so that so we get the cash back in our accounts, but it
yeah,
all goes to the greater why not group, right? And then we're
that's right.
and then we're to approach businesses like you said, or nonprofits, or um, other
Schools
or
or yeah,
schools,
anything.
organizations. Yeah, that.
Influencers, absolutely. Yeah,
Right.
so here's what I would have you do. Here's what you should do, guys. We're about an hour in now, and but I can stay as long as there are questions. I'm happy to stay longer and do whatever. But I like to try to wrap up as much as possible within that hour.
Yep.
But what I would recommend everyone to do right now is make two lists. List number one is every business where somebody that you can actually have a conversation with, right? So list out all those different businesses, where you have some influence, where one of the influencers in that business, one of the high level individuals, C level, or director level type of people that can get you into a room with to have a conversation with someone who's a decision maker. That's what you want to focus on. List number one. List number two is who do you know who's better than you? Meaning, who do you know who knows more people than you or more businesses than you, who can have conversations that you can't have, who can get into the doors of the businesses that you can't get into. So write two different lists, right? One of the companies, one of the agents or potential agents, and then yeah, start reaching out. We got a hand up here, Daniel.
Yeah, I just want to confirm. I was at the presentation last night in Las Vegas, and
Oh,
uh,
fantastic.
yeah, I want to confirm that you didn't mention is that the nonprofits, the school districts, or the influencers that have over 100,000 followers, they don't have to pay the upfront
Thank you. I
5,000 whatever it is.
That is
That
correct.
that they
Yeah.
come in at no cost
Yeah,
or
well,
no.
let's back up. They come at no upfront cost. They still are responsible for the monthly fee, of course, but they come in at no upfront cost. So. Thank you for bringing that up. Just to
Uh-huh.
reiterate, just so everyone understands. Yes, if you are an influencer with 100,000 or more, and by the way, these aren't just 100,000 people. These are 100,000 like active bodies who if you put a post out there, you're an influencer, quote unquote, but you only get like four people responding, we're probably not going to let you come in at the free, right? Just to be honest, right? Because we are going to monitor that information. But yeah, if you are an active influencer with 100,000 or more, if you're a charity, if you're a school, we waive that upfront fee for you. Now you're still responsible for the monthly, of course, but that should be taken care of as long as you are maximizing the programs. So thank you, Daniel. I appreciate you bringing that up. I forgot to mention that. Any other questions? Well, you guys are awesome. Hopefully I explained it all well enough then. If there aren't any other questions, I will say this, in closing here, uh, I know that we do this fairly often, but this is one of those things where you don't want to wait till the next to start going. You want to get going as quickly as you possibly can. And so this is like a buffet, right? If you go home hungry, it's your fault, right? So if you've got the questions, let's ask them. We've got Jeremy here. Go ahead, Jeremy.
Hello, just what of any of my guests that I haven't talked to, do you want me to send my the sign up information? If you want to put them either speak up, Bill, would you like it? I'll send it to you anyway. I've just sent it to Don. Luke's already got it. So
Yeah, I mean,
I'll,
the only, I mean, gosh, if you don't, or if you aren't chomping at the bit right now, then you're probably dead or close to it. So this, I mean, I'm being a little facetious, but this is a tremendous opportunity. And, in the short time already that I've been here, I've been able to have some tremendous conversations. I'm talking, I had a conversation with the president of New Skin just a few days ago, and I'm talking with some of his team this week. I think we're talking on Tuesday. Oh no, sorry, next week. I think it's Monday of next week. But anyway, just like think about like, and if you don't know who New Skin is, they're one of the oldest network marketing companies. They've been around for I don't know a long, long time. What 25, 30 years, or maybe more, 40 years. Been around for a long time. Um, but yeah, just think outside the box. All right, friends. You guys are amazing. Any others that I'm not seeing? Any other questions coming through? Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else. All right, we'll have a fantastic evening. You guys are amazing. Oh, I will tell you, we have next Tuesdays. So these events specifically are every Tuesdays and Thursdays at 7:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So every Tuesday and Thursday, typically. We didn't have one last Tuesday just because everyone's traveling. They're doing a whole kind of round, around the nation travel fest right now. I think it's Southern California right now.
Yeah.
So they're in Southern California right now. So, but anyway, but
Oceanside.
yeah, Oceanside. Thank you. But next week we should be back to kind of normal schedule. Tuesday and Thursday at 7:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, so you can jump back in. And then we usually have every other Saturday a training, kind of a sales training and certification. I don't know if we're doing one. I don't think we're doing them this Saturday, but probably will next Saturday. So, Jeremy, do you have another question there?
I was just going to say that if anybody knows any good B2B salespeople in Newport Beach, there's a presentation tomorrow in Newport Beach,
Awesome.
Southern California.
Yeah, get there. It's going to be awesome. Okay, friends, thank you so much. Have a fantastic rest of your evening. You guys are amazing. Let's go hit it. We'll see you.
Thank you.